It's time for the story of the day.
I get it.
All right, so CBS had a show on called Jericho, and some of you may have remember, and maybe you watched it. If you did, feel free to call anytime. I know Skeet Ulrich was Jake Green, the head guy in the character, and I remember seeing the trailers for the show, and I don't know.
I think it's...
Was it like a town that had a
got
nuclear
taken
holocaust
over or
something?
something?
I
Yeah,
don't know, something kind of weird like that. But this show is another one of those shows like Lost, or even I don't know, American Idol, or whatever it happens to be, where it just generates this huge following. And apparently, it was taken off the air sort of unceremoniously. I don't really know the whole story there, but lucky for us, Jeffrey Braverman is here to help fill in the blanks. Yeah.
I hate to say it though, but if it was huge, it wouldn't have been taken off the air.
Well, let's find out the deal. Jeff, welcome to the Early. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
All right, Jeff is from Linden, New Jersey, where this campaign is taking place. And actually, somebody sent me this website last night, one of our listeners, and said, hey, check this out. It's pretty cool. The website's nutsonline.com. First of all, obviously, you're a big fan of the show. Jeff, what happened to the show?
Well, it got canceled.
Now, I realize that. Why?
To be honest, I had never even watched the show.
Okay.
and I got totally sucked into this, and now, unfortunately, I haven't had time because I'm working day and night now on this, but, I'm dying to watch it. But apparently they had about 9 million viewers, and they took a hiatus, and from what I understand, they came up against American Idol, and it's hard to do well against that.
Well, that's the reason why Lost even went to 10 o'clock at night, is to avoid the...
Hold on a minute. Just time out. You're telling me you spend every waking moment working on a campaign to save a television show that you've never even seen?
It's about the people now and the fans. And the scary thing is, I could tell how much I'm sleeping because I have this blog going on the site.
Yeah.
And I could see when my last recording last night, my last message, and then first thing this morning, put me at about 4 hours of sleep. So I'm getting some, but not enough.
Okay, that's bizarre. So how did you get into doing this? I know you have a brother. I think I saw him on the website. Is he
my cousin.
Okay, cousin. Is he the fan?
No. He's become a fan since. We're all fans now, but what happened was, I mean, you understand why the whole nuts... Do you understand the whole nuts angle?
Not
No.
really. You explain the nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, let me just start from the beginning. These guys, basically, they have a website, nutsonline.com. They are raising money to buy peanuts to send to the CBS executives in a campaign to get this show back on the air. But I don't understand why it's peanuts.
Okay. So in the final episode, one of the characters, Jake Green, he borrowed this historic phrase, nuts. It was a response into a final offer of surrender from a hostile neighboring town.
Okay.
So let's call it last Thursday or Friday, some orders started trickling in on our end. And at first I was really suspicious. I couldn't understand. I thought these were crazy people or some people were stealing credit card numbers. Because why were people sending peanuts, 1 pound, 5 pounds, to CBS executives? It started gaining a little bit of momentum over the weekend. Maybe we had 50 orders or so coming into Monday, and then emails started pouring in. And then I became responsive. We have this little blog, and I put something up, and then the fans started pouring in.
And one thing, Jeff, I just figured out is that this makes a lot more sense now. You had the website before where you supplied, it's a Nuts Online website for people that want to call up and order nuts.
Exactly.
And and all of a sudden you guys started to notice this phenomenon occurring.
Oh, okay.
I thought you guys
making
started the
sense.
website, because when you look at the website, it looks like a Jericho fan page.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Okay.
Now.
It is now. All right.
Okay.
So
you could just go to the regular. Throughout the regular website. We're selling nuts and drive-through. We've been in business for 78 years, so it's not like we're.
All right. I get. I thought you guys were a couple of college kids who threw this thing together because your favorite show got canceled.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is, from having not watched this, we're now somehow at the epicenter of this whole campaign, which is just phenomenal. So then we kind of, people were asking for discounts, and sending a pound of peanuts to CBS executives is not a money-making proposition.
Right.
So then we kind of ran with the idea of this whole pooling concept where people could contribute money, whether it's $5 or $100, and people are contributing $100, and then we would bombard CBS executives with peanuts.
Okay, hold on 1 second here, Jeff. I need a clarification from one of our diehard fans of the show. Cindy, hello.
Hello.
Did you want to add something to the nuts thing?
Yeah, actually, I did watch the show, and it's in the last episode there was a flashback. Like the whole episode was flashbacks, pretty much. And what the peanuts thing was Jake Green's grandfather told a story that back in World War II or something, he the whole.
Is there any way we can get this real quick? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, in a nutshell, Peanuts was go to hell to the enemy side.
Oh, so it's a little euphemism.
Yeah, like
an
nuts.
inside word.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it was nuts, actually, not peanuts, but it was just nuts, and it was basically just, instead of surrendering, go to hell.
All right, so Cindy, we got that. Now, are you overly distraught that the show was canceled the way it was?
Actually, yeah, I read about it in the paper, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me, because it leaves so many, like, it was just, I mean, the last 30 seconds of the show was just gunfire, and it's like, okay, wait a second.
All right, so here's what you need to do. You need to go to Nuts Online and send, contribute a couple of bucks and get some peanuts on the way to CBS. All right?
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Cindy. Appreciate that. Hold on a second.
Got
Jeff,
some more orders coming in.
Yeah, Will, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, Will. I wish I had more time for you, but I just got a little bit here. What do you got?
Oh, I just calling to let you know that the character Mary, she's a bartender on the show, is a girl named Claire Carey, and she's a Santa Barbara High grad.
Hey, how about that?
Oh,
wow.
Very cool. All right, so a little local angle, too, to this.
Absolutely. Well, she's my sister-in-law as well. But
hey, there you go. So, obviously, you're a big fan, Will.
Well, actually, my son is a fan than I am.
Well, here's the deal. Now that we know we got kind of an ex-local who needs a job back, that might inspire some people to call and order some peanuts.
I hope so.
Yeah, right. All right.
We would love to see it keep going.
All right, Will, appreciate it. Jeff, have you noticed that people are just psychotic in their dedication to this program?
Psychotic's probably a good word.
Yeah, okay. How much money has been raised so far to save the show?
So it looks like we're approaching $25,000.
Jeez.
Insane.
And mind you, this is all going to Nuts.
Right.
We've shipped, I mean, this is unbelievable. We've shipped, in 2 consecutive days, we shipped 2 tons, 4,000 pounds of peanuts.
Okay, who's getting the nuts? I know you said CBS executives, but do you have, like, one guy in mind?
Yeah, so much of this is going to this person named Kelly Call. It's a programming executive. And there's this Nina Tassler.
Okay. So you got a couple names.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of names. And then some are going to, I don't know if it's the CEO of CBS or the president of CBS or something like that.
Yeah,
but,
how many, before Julie jumps in here, how many tons is $25,000 worth of nuts?
So we're approaching, looks like 9 tons.
Holy, I wonder what CBS is doing with the nuts, and I wonder if they're taking this seriously.
They're getting a couple elephants.
Well, that was my question was, have you gotten any response from CBS?
So I've only gotten nothing related to the show. I've only gotten a response related to the nuts. And because I had called them because I was worried because I didn't want them. These are really good quality peanuts and freshly roasted, and I didn't want them throwing them out. I want them donating them into some shelter or food bank or something like that, or the troops. And it turns out they're at least going to troops in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Well, so it's not all horrible.
Yeah, no. It's okay. So cool. Listen, Jeff, how long do you plan to keep doing this? As long as the money keeps coming in, the support is high?
Yeah, it's just up to the fans, and the fans are. I mean, you can see the live tally on our site, and it just keeps on going up and up. I mean, today, this is now we're looking at on the East Coast over here. It's 11 a.m. and we're already at 4,251 pounds. That's over 2 tons already to be shipping today.
Dude, you want to know something that's nuts? All of a sudden, my email box started to explode. Apparently, on your blog, on your website, you put it on there that you were going to be on our show this morning.
Yep.
I'm now getting email from all over the country. People say that they're listening to our show because you said you were going to be on it. I mean, you've got your own groupie following now, too, Jeff.
It's unbelievable.
I've got, let's see, I want to say hi to Susan, listening on the web in Tampa, Florida. Thanks so much for having Jeff from Nuts Online. You guys are the bomb for having him on the air. Then there's Beverly in Cleveland, Ohio. Just wants to give me some more information about the show so I can do my reading on it. Interesting stuff. And, Jeff, we are out of time. I do appreciate you being on our show. And good luck. You know, it'd be nice to see a grassroots campaign like this actually change the big power executives at CBS.
It sounds like you doubled our listeners from 7 to 14.
I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, thanks for that. Our bosses thank you, too. All right, Jeff, take care. Jeff Braverman there from nutsonline.com. We'll post that website up on our website as well. If you're a big fan of the show Jericho, don't want to see it gone forever, you can log on, put some money in the pool for Nuts, and off it goes to CBS. Pretty good stuff there. Interesting. Again, it's nutsonline.com.
Yeah, can you believe it? Yeah. The story of the day from the morning show that doesn't usually read so good. 99.9 KTYD.